on that, and that would show you the speed. Yeah, but then the sticky pads that it was attached to stopped being sticky and then got a little bit messy. You want to move that little box over there, and then also that it was slightly sort of to the left, so you're having to take your eyes off the front of the road and slightly shift them to the left. Cool. So Assalamu alaikum and kia ora everyone. We've got Zane here again with us today for our third hour. So Zane, how was the last couple of hours?
It was good. Yeah, I learned a few things in the last lesson. Was how to turn properly in the speed, and to slow down at a crawling speed before turning at a intersection, and then at a giveaway sign, if you slow down to a crawling speed and you see that there aren't any cars coming, you don't have to completely stop, unlike at a stop intersection. Yeah.
Do you think you were doing lots of that beforehand? Like, do you think you were stopping lots before our lesson?
Before the lesson I was stopping a lot at the giveaway signs, and then I learned how to properly park on a curbside.
Oh yeah, excellent.
Yeah, with the proper techniques.
Yeah, we'll continue practicing that, because that technique is something that you would use in terms of the checks and the indication that we'll use later on for lots of changing lanes and merging, which we've done as well, haven't we? So we had a pretty good session. I think last time we covered quite a lot of stuff. We started off with the moving off and stopping, and then we talked about that speed coming into the intersections to allow you more time to scan, and then we did roundabouts as well. We did a couple of change lanes and a couple of merges as well. So quite a intensive session in that sense. Lots to cover. And how's the last week been of driving with your parents?
Yesterday I drove all the way from here to the Sylvia Park Mall.
Oh yes.
Yeah, to go to the cinemas.
On the motorway or?
Yeah, on the motorway.
Back roads.
Because Mum's car is punctured.
Yeah.
So there's 6 of us.
Oh yes.
And there's only 5-seater cars.
Okay.
So me and Dad went in my car.
Oh yeah. I was hoping you wouldn't say that you drove there alone. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, good. Is that the first time that you've driven to Sylvia Park?
Yeah.
Oh yes. Okay. Cool. Yeah, you want to do lots of that as well, and I'd recommend, especially in the beginning. I mean, your driving was quite good anyway in the because you've been driving quite a while anyway. But I'd recommend, when you can, try and stay off the motorway and do lots of urban road driving, because there's just so much more to cover. Cool. So why don't you go ahead and turn the ignition on? So yeah, just with your foot on the brake and then pressing down on that start-stop button, and then you're welcome to go ahead and adjust your seat. So forward, backward, lower, higher.
This one's going up.
And then that looks pretty good. And then that backrest as well, if you want to adjust, but that's just where I left it.
That's fine.
Cool. And then what about your mirrors then? You want to adjust your center mirror to begin with, and then your side mirrors.
So it just has to go this way.
Yeah.
It should be good.
Alright.
The side mirror is okay.
Yeah, you think?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So also we talked about some of the vehicle controls last time. Do you remember where your lights are?
Yeah, these ones.
Yeah, cool. So there's a park in between, and that park light doesn't really do much in terms of visibility, being able to see any better, or having people be able to see us any better. So for us, generally we'll go off or we'll go on. Because it's raining today and visibility slightly reduced, we'll turn our lights on so that people can see us better from far away as well. Yeah, cool. And you know where your wipers are?
Yeah, this one's
cool. Yep, so up is just one off, and then down.
The down is the speed.
Yeah, so slow, medium, and then fast. Even on the slow speed, then you've got this extra little dial that allows you to adjust the speed at the slow speed as well. So like you can go slow,
really slow.
Yeah, and then slow, fast. So there's a little bit of an interval there as well. Now, also today's a good opportunity to talk about the air conditioning. So this is something that you'll get asked about in the test, and that you should be familiar with, you know, for your normal sort of driving. Now the windows are starting to fog up. Do you know how you would defog the windows?
No, not really.
No? Do you want to have a guess at what you might want to do?
I mean, what Mum normally does is she
Yeah.
puts it on hot, and
Oh,
Dad
yeah.
normally he puts it on cold.
Yeah.
So I'll do what Mum does.
Yeah.
She,
So to turn the air conditioning on, first you'll need to turn the fan dial on. So yep, cool.
okay, let's go cold first.
And then so right now it's set on air conditioning, so that's what we want. It's set to the front demister, front windscreen, and that's also what we want. And then we want to turn the rear demister on, so that the rear window defogs as well. And then that's the circulator button. So generally I'll want it set on fresh air coming in from the outside rather than the air circulating on the inside. Which air circulating on the inside is better for your fuel, I suppose. But then fresh air is better for us. And so the windows have started to defog already. What we'll do is we'll just turn the fan dial down all the way down to like level 1. Yeah, that should be sufficient. And what I'll generally do is I think both ways seem to work. All three ways seem to work. You turn it on cold, it'll start to defog. If you turn it on hot, it'll start to defog. But what I'll generally do is I'll set it to a comfortable temperature, which is about 21 degrees. And then that way it's not going to be too hot, too cold later on as well. So you do want to go ahead and do that, about 21, 21.5, and that's a comfortable temperature. Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Excellent. All right, cool. So let's begin with the lesson then. We'll need to reverse out of here. We'll reverse out to the, how about we reverse out to the right, Zane, you know, so that we end up on that side of the road facing the left.
Okay.
And then what we'll do is we'll do a little bit of a refresher. We'll do some left turns, right turns, a couple of single lane roundabouts, and then perhaps we'll start to practice some single into multiple lane turns, and then we'll just venture out from there. Cool. Right, whenever you're ready. That's it. So check both your blind spots, Zane. Look behind you before you start to do any reversing. Yep. Go both ways, back through the windscreen, you know, into the driveway behind us. And then lots of steer to the right now. Full steer. And then you're looking out to the right, because that's if there's any collision, your right will contact first. Yes, and then looking both ways. Lots of looking around. Keep coming back until you're parallel with the road, and then bring your wheel back to the center and you're ready to move off. Yeah. Cool. And then back to the center. Yep.
Okay.
Check your mirrors. Okay. We had a lesson even before the lesson began. Yeah, is that why you're going? Okay, let's turn right at the end of the road, nice and slow in, scanning both ways, and then you're away all the way into your lane first, Zane, and then start to turn right. That's it. That's it. Nice and easy. Keeping left. Remember, you're going to have to give way to the right here. Slow in. Indicate left or... Yep. That's it. Cool.
We got a speed of 40 here just in case.
Yeah, yeah. That's it. Especially as you approach the vehicles, you know, because that's where someone could open a door, or that's where someone could come in from behind one of the cars. And again, you know, like we were talking about this last time in terms of hazards, like you've just got to think of all the different what if kind of scenarios. Like it's raining, people are going to be wet, they're probably not going to be thinking about looking out for cars. Straight ahead. So if someone's walking towards their car in the rain, they might be like, let me get there as quick as I can and jump into my car so I don't get wet and cold, and then they're not going to be thinking about us, maybe, you know. So just as we approach, you know, we should try and scan in around the back, to the sides. Cool, let's turn left here at the roundabout, first exit, indicate left, slow in, follow the road to the left, start your scanning, then check your mirrors as well before you approach, and then you're away, staying left in the left lane. That's it. And here's a merge to the right, indicate right, check your mirrors, check your blind spot right. That's it. Cool. And your mirrors, once you've completed the merge and come out of the intersection, by default will stay on the left lane. So indicate left, check your mirrors, check your blind spot left. Yep, cancels it. So we'll use that same technique that we do for merging when the lane splits as well. And then that way it just becomes more and more habitual. I believe there's a merge immediately after the intersection on the right. See, there's no, I don't even think there's a sign.
Yeah,
It's just,
no signs.
there isn't, right? So you've just got to look up the lane markings, mirrors, indicate. Yep, good. Also, we talked about right turn bays and flush medians last time, and we had a bit of a practice too. And the idea that you can enter into either up to 50 meters before your turn.
Yeah.
And with the flush median, you use that change lane process, indicate mirrors, blind spot. Yep. Maybe turn it on fast. Yeah. So let's turn right at the lights then.
Okay.
Yeah, as you start to get closer, check your mirrors, start with the center, indicate right. Yes, keep your car nice and straight. That's it. A bit closer maybe, that's it. Slow in, check your mirrors. Lots of checking the mirror too, the center one especially. Yeah. Quick glance up into the, okay, so Zane, in this kind of situation we need to move forward into the intersection, give way to the oncoming vehicles, and then when there's a gap we can proceed through. So maybe just after that car with the lights on, nice big gap behind it. Yeah. Quick scan to the right as well while you're waiting, and then continue through. Yeah, as long as you enter in the green you can complete your turn on the orange, even on the red. 30k ahead sign, so this is the heads up, and then the sign with the red border around it is where you actually have to be at 30. Slow in, check your mirrors, that's it. Have you done a 30k zone before?
Yeah, in this construction.
Ah, yes. You know that you've got to stay at 30 for the entire duration of
Until it
the...
says work ends, and then it shows the proper speed limit.
Yeah, cool, excellent. Can you see the sign? Maybe once this SUV,
Yeah, I see one.
you can
right
see
at
it?
the end there.
Yeah, that's what you want to do in terms of scanning, you know, look ahead, and then that way you've got that early heads up. Oh yeah, that's where the sign is, and then I'll start looking for the number as I get closer. It's just... Ooh. There we go. We'll just turn it up a little bit, turn up the temperature so it doesn't get too cold. Here we go. Check your mirrors, then center mirror, side mirrors if you want. Yes. Nice and slow, keeping it under 30. Slow, 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 a little bit slower. Yeah, 30 is the maximum, maybe even a little bit slower as we approach the guy, you know. That's it. Check your mirrors once you've come over the railway tracks. That's it. Keep it at 30, keep it at 30. That's it. Yep. Keep it at 30, keep it at 30. And then you can accelerate past 30. Right turn at the roundabout, second exit. Yep. Slow in, check your mirrors, center. Start scanning for your gap. 1 o'clock. That's it. That's it. That's it. And then check your center mirror once you've exited the roundabout. So mirrors before, mirrors after.
You know, in this place, they really wasted a lot of money.
And they wasted a lot of money.
Street signs.
Yeah, they have, haven't they?
Yeah.
They've gone a little bit. They've gone a little bit sign crazy, like on both sides, and yeah, like you say, on 3 sides.
Can't miss it.
Right turn. Yeah, I'm not sure what the thinking was behind that, but yeah, I agree. It's something I noticed as well. Like, that's it. That's it. Looking up towards the exit, and then indicating left out. Yeah, so one on, yeah, that's right, yeah, one on each side of the street and then one opposite it too, and that's just everywhere.
And there's some that just don't have it.
Yeah, and in the street, just, it's a lot of waste of money, I think.
Yes, like if you can't completely miss your street here.
Yeah, maybe it's because of the high density and the close, you know, the streets being so close to each other.
This is a really cool idea to make this ticket in the town center.
Yeah, it's looking really nice. That's a library. Have you been?
Yeah, I've been there.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I should take Soho one day. Here we go.
It's got a little bit of a park.
Oh yes, yeah, I saw the slide. Inside? Oh, outside.
Inside.
I saw the indoor slide. Here we go. Cool. Left turn at the traffic light. You can begin to slow, check your mirrors, indicate left. Mirrors, mirrors, mirrors. Center mirror, left mirror. Yes. Don't forget to check your mirrors before you make any movement, and then you can roll on through. We've got a green light. Cool. That's it. Bring your right hand back to the other side of the steering wheel. Left turn. Here we go. Slow in. Looking opposite you. Look, that car's indicating right. They're going to come into a path. Yeah, good deceleration. You know, we don't even need to stop for them. That's it. Nicely done. And then we can roll on through. They give way to the right. Yep. Yes. Keep both hands on their own sides. Nice. Mirrors about every 10 to 12 seconds in between when we're on a straight. That's it. We'll continue straight ahead at the lights. That's it. Check your mirrors before you begin to slow. That's it. Check your mirrors before you begin to accelerate. Quick scan right, left, making sure every conflicting vehicle has stopped. That's it. Good. Straight ahead at the roundabout. I remember when we were going straight ahead at roundabouts in our earlier session, we were indicating a little bit too early, and then the indicator was cancelling. So slow in. That's it, nice and slow in. scanning opposite, scanning right. We can continue through. Yeah, nice. Steer right first, a little bit more, and then indicate. Yes. Probably even just a little bit more steer, and then that way you're staying in the center of the R lane as well, staying away from the curb, and then go ahead and indicate. Then indicate, steer left to exit. Right turn at the roundabout. Looking opposite us. Vehicle's not indicating, they're likely going straight ahead. Slow in, starting the scan. Roll on through. Stay in the center. Okay, left. Yeah, that's it. A little bit more steer to the left, Zane. Yep, just trying to get to that 1.5 meter position away from the parked car. And then let's pull over to the left anywhere along here. That's it.
A lot of driveways here.
A lot of driveways? Yeah. You look ahead and aim for somewhere where there's lots of curb. Check your mirrors, check your blind spot. That's it. Yep. And using your left mirror now, starting to steer to the right some more to straighten up, and then back to the center. Cool. Gear into park. And then handbrake up. Cool. So a couple of things that we've talked about so far is that hand steer, hand position, sorry. So if you're going to use that hand over hand, don't end up with both hands on the same side of the wheel. Coming out of the turn, you know, bring one hand back to the other side, so that both hands are in the 1/4 to 3. And then just that indication timing when you're coming out of the roundabout, going straight ahead. Steer a little bit more, I reckon, to the right. Indicate left in, and then steer left. And the mirror checks as well, then just a bit more frequent mirror checking, before and after any change, before slowing down, before moving off again, and then about every 10-12 seconds in between. Cool. Okay. So let's go and do some more right turn bays. Yeah, and we talked about how if it's less than 50 meters long, they generally are, then you can just go over the top, check your mirrors, indicate, check your blind spot, move into the flush median, right turn bay, give way, and then turn right. Same process with the flush medians. Indicate right, check your mirrors, check your blind spot, and then change lanes into the flush median, give way, and then turn right. Cool. Let's go do that, and then we'll take it from there. Okay, let's turn this down to. Let's do a 3-point turn. So looking straight ahead, making sure there's no oncoming vehicles, checking your mirrors for vehicles coming in from behind.
This driveway?
No, staying on the road.
Okay.
Yeah, good question. Yep, good. Lots of steer to the right, full steer, trying to get into a 90-degree angle with the curb, or more if you can. That's it. Yep, yeah. Nice and slow, and then stop somewhere there, you know, before you contact the curb. Cool.
90-degree angle.
Yeah. Or more if you can, you know, if it's a bit wider. Gear into reverse first, then. Check your mirrors, check your blind spots. You know, make sure that there's no one behind us. Keep looking behind us, because that's where the risk is. Yep, a little bit of accelerator because it's uphill. That's it. Yep, keep looking to the left, because that's where we'll make contact first. Yep, and to the right now as well. And stop there once we've got clearance in the front. Gear into drive. Check your mirrors left, blind spot left. Take your foot off the brake. Yep, cool. Yeah, I'd recommend avoiding steering with your foot on the brake. That's why when reversing, I'd recommend going into reverse and then taking your foot off the brake and then steering to the left. And then when you're moving off from that third movement, go into drive, take your foot off the brake and then steer to the right. Maybe give this person a friendly toot. A little bit more. just stop, you know, we can't even try and work past them. Come back over to the left.
In the wrong place too.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's go straight ahead. Slow in. That's it.
This guy should cut his bush down.
Yeah, it's a bit. Look forward as well, Zen, so you don't go too far out. Yeah.
So you can't really see the vehicles till they're right here.
Yeah. Maybe also look opposite us, because any vehicles coming straight ahead like that vehicle did would block off the vehicles on our right. Yep, that's our cue there. If we can't see anyone coming around the bush, I think that should be sufficient. Yeah. Steer right some more, a little bit more. Yes, yes. A bit too much there. A little bit more to it. Because you want to stay in the middle. Especially because we're exiting, right? And then if we go too far to the right, people might think that we're doing a right turn. So we wanna stay leftish, but stay away from the curb. That's it. Check your mirrors. Quick scan left, right to make sure no one's coming through or anyone approaching is slowing down to give way. Yeah, we have the right of way, of course.
These type of speed bumps are the best. They don't really make you bounce up at all.
Yeah.
If you go into back and save and take a knee,
Yeah.
those speed bumps are really bad.
Yeah, some are very violent, aren't they? Like
you'll be going slow at it, but it's gonna make you jump up.
And it's worse for the passenger because the driver has something to hold on to. So yes, extremely violent. That's the appropriate word to use. Here we go. Quick scan to the right as well. We'll continue going straight ahead, but just you know, just glance to the right just to make sure anyone approaching is slowing down. Slow in, check your mirrors, quick scan left, right. Left's clear, right's clear. Left turn at the traffic light. Yep. Yep. A little bit late, but better late than never. So you want to do those checks before you move. Slow in. Yep, follow the road to the left, scan right, and then work your way through. Yeah, nice. Yep, stay left and then merge to the right here. Indicate right, check your mirrors, check your blind spot. Good. Moving into the center. Cool. And check your mirrors. Into the left lane as the lane splits ahead. Yes, start to monitor the mirrors, center and left, indicate left, probably cancel signal, and then we'll continue straight ahead. You will probably start indicating a little bit too soon because there was another street before our lane split. Can you see the merge sign on the left then? Yellow sign?
Yeah.
Yep, cool. So there's merge coming up ahead. Start getting ready for it. Start monitoring your mirrors, center right. Yep, get the indicator going early. Nice. Yes, yes. A little bit more accelerator just to keep ahead. Yes. That's it. Again. Straight ahead, check your mirrors, anticipate the lights turning orange. Okay, if they turn orange now, just carry on through. there's a point of no return. Same here. Anticipate, and carry on through. And
so when it turns orange, you have to speed up, right?
yes. No. It depends on where you are actually. If you have some speed allowance left and you're in the middle of the intersection, you might want to speed up actually, you know. Straight ahead, slow in, check your mirrors.
Busy roundabout.
Yeah, it's not too bad today. It's still Sunday morning. That's it. Steer. Indicate, nice. And there's a merge coming up to the left, so leave the indicator on. Monitor left mirror. Check mirror blind spot. Yes. Same here, lane split. Move into the left lane. Indicate left. Check your mirrors, check your blind spot. Anticipate the lights turning orange, so check your mirrors. Anticipate, and then carry on through. And here's a
people that have
here's a merge coming up, Zane.
Indicate.
Yeah.
Completely crazy. Spinning in the roads, then
Yeah.
merging in again.
They've made it a playground for driving instructors actually. It's like, yes. blind spot. Lane split, lane merge. With lane splits and merges. Okay. So we're just going to go to the other side of Papakura, and that's where we'll practice some flush medians from the top of the road. And then we'll also practice some flush medians from the bottom of the road. Check your mirrors having come out of that last corner. That's it. Moving over to the right then, moving over to the right early, yes. Check your mirrors once you've made that movement. Yeah. Perhaps turn down the wipers, turn it up a level, yeah. Check your mirrors before you go into the corner. That's it. Stay in the left lane as the lane splits. That's it. Slow in. Check your mirrors. Mirrors, yes, good. Stay to the left. Check your mirrors. Anticipate the lights ahead going orange as we approach, so check your mirrors. By that I mean monitor the back. You'll start to prepare by looking into your rearview mirror, identifying if there's any vehicles behind you, and if so, how close they are to you. If they're super close and the lights suddenly turn orange as we get real close, then we might just decide to go through. But you know, if there's a large enough distance behind us, then we might just you know, forcefully, or you know, with a bit of pressure, apply the brake and come to a stop if we can safely stop behind the line. No, I don't want you to speed through every orange light if that's what you're thinking. If that's why
I was laughing because you said that if it's orange and the guy's right behind you, then just carry on through.
yes.
I was like, good luck explaining that to the police.
No, that's exactly the situation. And because you're going to be doing it, you know, once you start to understand this idea, you'll generally never get caught out. You know, you'll never get yourself into that situation where, you know, there's a reason that the police will pull you over. Yeah, it'll be very black and white. You know, like right now it might seem like, oh, straight ahead. How do you make that call? When do you make that call? But as you get better at it and understand the idea, then it'll be black and white. Turn your indicator back on. Cool. Cancel signals. Stay in the right lane, we'll go straight ahead. Here we go. Check your mirrors, anticipate, and carry on through. That's it. Cool. Okay, Zane, let's turn right into the second street on the right. So not this one here, not Nelson Street, but the next one coming up, which is shortly after. Somewhere along here, there, I think, just where that vehicle's turned into. Here we go. So start monitoring mirrors, indicate right. Here we go. Check your mirrors, check your blind spot right. Yes. Slow in. No vehicles coming up ahead, so you can just roll through. That's it. Or the vehicles are far away enough, you know, that we could just maintain speed and carry on through. Probably started turning a little bit earlier there as well. Just come over to the left. Turn right into the street here. Slow in. No oncoming vehicles. So go up to the center line, and that's where you'll turn from. Yeah. That's it. And back. That's it. Cool. Look for oncoming vehicles before you move into the middle of the road. That's it. And straighten up. Right turn. Slow in. Come back over to the left. No oncoming vehicles, so you can roll on through. Nicely done. Yeah, I like that you scanned. Okay, and then let's see if you can pull over to the left somewhere along here. There. Just after the Audi will do then. Indicate left, check your mirrors, check your blind spot, slow in, don't accelerate. Yeah, move over to the left. That's it. And center and stop. Cool. Good. All right.
Did I indicate?
Yes, I think you indicated, but it cancelled because of the sharp turn to the left. We'll review the footage and I'll let you know later. Cool. So I want us to practice a couple of flush medians from the bottom as well now. So we'll introduce that into the mix. Have you done this before, this kind of situation?
Yeah, to the flush median, and then you use that to like merge into the game.
Cool, cool, excellent. So that's when the right's clear and the left is busy, yeah? So when moving into the flush median, what sort of position would you adapt moving into the flush median? Like, how would you move into the flush median?
You have to make sure this is clear.
Yeah.
And you'd go straight and then turn into the flush median, and then wait there.
Yeah.
And then see if it's clear. Once it's clear, and if you got a spot here,
yeah,
you can just turn the indicator on and merge in.
Cool, excellent. Yeah, very much so. You explained it very well, better than I do. Yes, so in terms of the position though, then you've got to move into the right side of the lane, yeah?
Yeah.
So that your front left never protrudes past that left flush median line. So you're staying to the right of the lane. And then same sort of rule in terms of that 50-meter rule. You can move in the flush median up to 50 meters. That's if you straighten up and then realize that there is a gap coming up behind you, and then you just indicate left, check your mirrors, check your blind spot, and then just merge with that momentum. But otherwise, if you move in and then you realize that there's lots of vehicles, then just come to a stop. It's safer as well. Cool, so let's give that a go then. So there's a flush median at the end of the road here. So let's move off first. Check your mirrors, check your blind spot, that's it. That's it. Adapt a right hand position in our lane and then come to a complete stop. Keep a lookout on the left for vehicles that might turn into our street and cut the corner into us.
Move forward.
Yeah, yeah. As you're moving forward, you know, you're just scanning that left as well.
Yes.
Cool, can you see all right to the right? Otherwise you can still move forward some.
Yeah, that's good.
Okay.
After this car is clear.
Yep, cool. Quick scan to the left as well. Make sure that the left is clear. Okay, into the flush median. Yep, yep, yep. A little bit to the left. Yep, slow down, slow down, slow down. Yes, and then come to a stop. That's it. Check your mirrors, check your blind spot. Yes.
Yep.
Cool. Yeah, with that oncoming vehicle as well, and then the vehicle passing on the left, I'd probably go a little bit slower, just to minimize the risk. Cool. Let's turn right into the next street just after the mobile. Here we go. The street here.
This one?
Yes, please. Blind spot right. Yep. Yep. A little bit of accelerator to straighten up. And then steer. Steer, steer, steer. That's it. Okay. Check your mirrors. Check your mirrors. Yep. So check your mirrors before you approach a hazard like a parked car. So you know what again is behind you, so that when you pass the hazard, the parked car, you'll know what sort of action to take if they suddenly open a door or move off suddenly. Check your mirrors, straighten up. That's it. St. Mary's.
Catholics.
St. Mary's Catholic School. A little bit more steer to the right. That's it.
There are some lemons. There are some lemons.
You know, some people don't pick their fruit. What a waste. Check your mirrors. Move to the right some. That's it. Looking up into the corner. That's it. Right turn at the end of the road, so you can start to slow down. Probably a little bit early in terms of the indicator for the intersection. Slow in. That's it.
And
Yep.
check up the.
Nice. Yep. Checking up the corner there. That's it. Yep. Check your mirrors having come out. Right turn at the end of the road. Check your mirrors. Indicate right. Slow in. Let's just turn the wipers off altogether. Cool. Scanning both sides. And then you're away. That's it. Lots of steer, lots of steer, lots of steer. Yes. Yeah. Cool. That's it. Okay, let's pull over to the left. Just after the street will do. Cancel signal. Here we go, just along here somewhere. Check your mirrors, indicate left. Check your blind spot left. Steer to the right so that you don't touch the curb. If you look into your left mirror now, you're super close to the curb. Yep, that should be alright though. Gear into park, handbrake up. Cool. Let's have a little bit of a break here. GoPro, stop recording.